Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the unpredictable legend! Wacky, Dakky! Wacky, Dakky! He'll bet the under, then cheer for the over. Claims he's scratch, can't find the fairway. Powered by pork chops, hot dogs, and confidence. Facts? He'll figure those out someday. Traded the Sooners for Husker pride. Purple Viking Celtics by his side. No script, no breaks, no clue what's ahead. That's exactly why we hand him the mic instead. Wacky Dakky Wednesday, where the takes get hotter and the facts get greater. 10 minutes of madness. Buckle up and hold on tight. He's somehow still undefeated in confidence. Wacky Dakky, Wacky Dakky, Wacky Dakky, Wacky Dakky.
Wacky Dakky Wednesday here. All right. So we're going to dive into the main topics today here. Should women be allowed to play in sports in the Iran war? All right. So here we go. No, I'm kidding. We're not diving into that at all. Okay. What I want to talk about today is so there's this guy that was playing in the NFL. I cannot remember what team he played for. I think it was the Titans. Anyway, he's able to play in the NFL and go back to LSU. I think that is a bunch of bullcrap right there. If you declare for the draft, you should, and this is NBA or NFL, because there's been NBA players too come back to. I don't know why it's always at LSU. It seems like they just that place is just full of crud. Will Wade or whatever his name was, that guy is a piece of crap. Anyway, what if you declare for the draft and you go pro? You should not be allowed to go back to college. That's rule number one. So I want to dive into the state of college sports, basically NIL, transfer portal era, and what the NCAA needs to do. By the way, the NCAA is not a thing anymore. It's the Big Ten and SEC. They run everything. So what I think needs to happen is there needs to be a rule. Your first 3 years, you can transfer one time. Which Dylan Ariola, that guy is going to transfer probably 8 times by the time he's done with school. But whatever. Okay, your first 3 years of school, you should be able to transfer one time. Your senior year, you should be able to transfer another time. So 2 times total. I think by your senior year, screw it. Just go let them play anywhere. Your senior year, you're supposed to have fun in college. That's supposed to be just a good time to let go. Anyway, so right now you can just transfer willy nilly. I seriously think a guy could transfer right now. Let's say someone's playing at Oklahoma. Let's say that mid-season he wants to go play at freaking Alabama. I think that the NCAA wouldn't say a word about it because they have no spine, no backbone, no nothing. So there's no rules in college at all. They need to set a precedent and tell these players what they need to do. Now, what they now here's the NIL part of it. I love players are getting paid. Um, what these what they need to start doing is having contracts. Like players need to start signing these contracts and saying that they're going to stay for this amount of time, and they need to stick to it because right now some kid's gonna like who knows how much Mariota made here or whatever. There's been players that Arch Manning got paid who knows how much, and I'm going to take a snap like. And then he could have left right after, like 5 million, I think it was, whatever. That by the way, that guy deserves $5. But anyway, I think you need to sign a contract and you stick to it and make players start like it's basically the pros. Just call it what it is. It's pro sports right now. That's what it is. I think I think NIL is a very good thing. These players were getting scammed. The NCAA was just scamming them left and right. And the NCAA is about as corrupt as FIFA is. But now they're getting called out for it, and now they're not a thing anymore. So what needs to come down to is they need to fix the transfer portal problem. I think it's great right now for what it is. Let players transfer once because if you pick a school when most people are 17, 18, they have no idea what they want to do. Let them transfer once. They made a mistake. Let them go somewhere one time. I think it's great. Just let them do that. But after that, screw it. If you make a mistake twice, you know what they say: fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. So anyway, let them transfer one time. That's what I gotta say about that. All right. Next topic I want to get into the sellout streak. It's it's coming. I think it's gonna come to an end this year. I think unless they come out and just kill. I think they'll sell it against Ohio, but I think North Dakota's the one that. Wait, there is that concert afterwards. Never mind. It is not going to end this year, but it's coming close. It's coming close to me. I think fans are starting to catch on to this bull crap. They they're catching on to all the crap that Rule's saying about. He's just spewing a bunch of bull crap out of his butt. It's just like, dude, we're tired of all this stuff. Show us on the field. Show us a team that's actually for real. And we're tired of all this offseason. Oh, this offensive line's gonna be so good, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see it. Go out and beat a ranked team for once. It's been freaking 20 years. I'd say it hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Go out and win a freaking game against a ranked team and show us that this team is actually for real. Play tough, play like you want to play, or act like you want to play. The way that season ended last year, I think that's why fans are tired of it. That was embarrassing. I know there was a backup quarterback, but that's embarrassing, especially losing to Iowa like that. You just can't do that. So at least they have this deal that people are saying about 4 tickets, you get like concession stand thing. I don't think that's as big a deal. Minnesota is selling three. You can buy 3 Red Baron pizzas. You get 2 free tickets. Now that's embarrassing. That's I mean, and it's still like a good game. I think it's you can pick like a Big Ten game. You can pick those tickets for. That's just embarrassing. I mean, you can't. You go out and buy 2 pizzas. You get free tickets. And it was their official account that tweeted that too. That's you cannot tweet that out in the air like that. That is absolutely embarrassing. So there's another thing I want to dive into here that I saw this the other day. This is gonna be great. So CBS Sports came out with their bowl projections. They have Nebraska versus UCF in the Citrus Bowl. That would be incredible. By the way, let's dive in this. Scott Frost, you look like absolute crap, dude. You need you need to stop drinking. Like I'm being dead ass honest with you. Your liver has to be shot. You look like crap. He he did a press conference start this year at UCF. He looks like he's 80 years old. I think he's going through a divorce and all this stuff. I get that, dude. That guy needs to figure out he needs some help. Anyway, he that you want to talk about what would draw fans to a bowl game is that matchup right there. I would love that. Now that's not exactly the most flashiest bowl game. I think Nebraska would love to be like at the freaking Fiesta Bowl or whatever. That might be a playoff game. I don't know, but if there's any other pick besides the playoffs, I think Nebraska fans would pick that. Go back and beat the crap out of UCF Scott Frost. Dylan Raiola has talked crap about Nebraska when he left. That was nothing to what Scott Frost said after he left. Screw that guy. He came here thinking, oh, he was all high and mighty. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, we've all heard the rumors. I've heard they're true, by the way. Anyway, what that guy did here, he he made a mistake and he's just doubling down on it. Like he's some guy that thinks, oh, I can't get messed with. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, by the way, his first year at UCF, they were horrible. I think I don't know what happened to that guy from his last year UCF to when he went to Nebraska to now. I don't know. He's just lost complete coach. You know what? I'm going to say I think he has a drinking problem. I think it's what it is. I think he does. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on definitely the little bowl games now too. Then I would love. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Bowl games don't mean anything anymore. When I was younger, bowl season was amazing. Players that actually play, and I don't know how you do now because I get why they don't play. They don't want to get hurt for their NFL stock and stuff. I don't know how you do it, but somehow get the players to actually play these bowl games because they don't matter anymore. Nebraska got killed by Utah, so I mean, so what? By the way, Utah's offensive line was not playing. They didn't play anybody. That's embarrassing. That loss too. No one talks about how bad that was. They got absolutely demolished against Utah. But anyway, that right there is what I want to see happen too with college sports is somehow bring the bowl season back to what it used to be. Like make these bowl games matter. No one really gives a crap about bowl games anymore. And every year it seems like they care less and less and less. It's just the playoffs and that's all they want. So it's either do that or just don't have bowl games at all. Like It's all for money. That's all it is. They'll never get rid of them because they bring in so much money. But yeah, they're a bunch of bull crap. Anyway, this week college football is finally here. Week 0, we've all been waiting for it. We got Billy B and his 19-year-old girlfriend against TCU. I think that's gonna be a great game. What I think is gonna happen in that game, I think TCU is gonna absolutely demolish North Carolina. I think Bill Belichick is a mess in North Carolina. They they named some guy that was Maryland's old quarterback. I cannot remember his name right now. He's not that good. They're gonna get them all. Last year they played TCU. They got absolutely throttled. I think the same thing's gonna happen again. Then we got Virginia, NC State, and then we got USC playing. By the way, I hope they get killed. They play some San Jose State, whatever. They're they'll probably demolish them. And then there's one more other decent game. Anyway, week 0 is just like I love how they do it. It's a bunch of there's one good Ireland game and then a bunch of like there's a bunch of like no name games. I love how they do it. It basically teases you to get you ready for week 1. I cannot wait for college football to start. It feels like which they need to back it up a week this year because by the way, we need to make a rule. Labor Day needs to be the first. It needs to be either August, first Monday in August, or whatever. We cannot push this back anymore. Screw pushing back college football another week. No. We need to make a rule about that. Never push college football back a week again because it feels like it's taking forever to get here this year. So yeah. Well, everyone have a good Wacky Dakky Wednesday. That's all I have. We'll probably dive into more week 0 tomorrow. And next week is actually next week's actually game day. Cannot wait. Go Big Red.
The headlines change, but the mission stays. From Memorial Stadium to PBA days, football Saturdays, basketball nights, every story chasing red and white. Recruiting buzz, big time commits, camp battles, coaching hits, transfer moves and rising stars. The road to glory's never far. This is Return to Glory, where every headline tells the story. Big red pride every season, Husker Nation's got a reason. From touchdowns, dunks, and championship dreams, we'll be back with the latest from every team. Until next time, keep the faith.